Hello friends, myself Chandini BP, second year MSc, PG Department of Chemistry, Government Science College, Hassan, University of Mysore. Today we shall learn about the topic control devices for gaseous pollutants. Contents of the above topic are introduction, absorption, adsorption, condensation, catalytic combustion, then conclusion, references. First we have to know about the introduction. A substance in the air that can cause harm to humans and the environment is called as air or gaseous pollutants. Pollutants can be in the form of solid particles, liquid droplets or gases. In addition, they may be natural or man-made. Pollutants can be classified as two types. One is primary pollutants, second one is secondary pollutants. In the primary pollutants, these are directly emitted from a process. Example, sulfur dioxide released from the factories and the carbon monoxide released from the motor vehicle exhaust. In the secondary pollutants, these are not directly emitted from the process. Example, ground level ozone. Let us see the main methods of control of gaseous pollutants. The gaseous air pollutants of serious concerns are oxides of sulfur, oxides of nitrogen, carbon monoxide, carbohydrates, organic and inorganic gases. The emission of these air pollutants and other air pollutants may be controlled by the mechanisms such as absorption, adsorption, condensation or catalytic chemical conversion. Let us move on the first method is absorption method. Absorption is the most effective technique to remove air pollutants from effluent gas by bringing them in contact with a liquid absorbent. The pollutants of the effluent gases are absorbed both physically and chemically on the liquid absorbent and are removed from effluent gases. Example, calcium carbonate, it reacts with water, then it gives the calcium hydroxide plus CO2. Then the calcium hydroxide, it reacts sulfur dioxide, it gives the calcium sulfate. Then move on the another method, adsorption method. In the adsorption method, adsorption is a surface active phenomenon in which maybe is a physical or chemical. The physical adsorption called as an van der Waals adsorption and the chemical adsorption called chemisorption. Based on this mechanism, some controlling devices are used. These are designed to remove the gaseous pollutants more effectively. The first one device is fixed bed absorber. Second one device is moving bed absorber. Let us discuss about the first one device is fixed bed absorption. It consists of an absorbent bed or granulated activated carbon through which the polluted gas is passed from the top, which travels downwards and it leaves through the bottom. The single bed absorber may be operated to the breakthrough and then must be regenerated. This is the figure shows the fixed bed absorption or the absorber. Another device is moving bed absorber. It consists of a cylindrical bed which slowly rotates its axis. The absorber bed moves from polluted fluid to the regeneration fluid to the drying and cooling fluid. This is the figure shows the moving bed absorber device. Let us move on the another method, condensation method. It is also one of the important method to control the gaseous pollutants. Condensation of the gaseous pollutants is applied to remove these pollutants from gas stream by decreasing the temperature and increase of the pressure. Note this point. And then there are two types of the condenser used for the removal of the gaseous pollutants, such as surface condenser, then the contact condenser. Let us see. One device is surface condenser. It follows the principle of physical absorption. In surface condenser, generally water or air is used as coolant, and the gaseous pollutants are condensed and separated from the cooling medium on a surface by physical absorption. The surface on which the gaseous pollutants condensed are metal walls. The cooling has to pass through these metal wall tube, and the gaseous pollutants are condensed on the walls, as well as liquid are drained out for the storage. This is a figure shows the surface condenser device. It is a very important method to control the gaseous pollutants. Catalytic combustion or the chemical conversion. Catalytic combustion employs the use of the catalyst which accelerates the combustion process. This method is used when combustible material concentration is too low to make direct flame combustion. In the catalytic combustor, the figure shows the catalyst accelerates the oxidation process and complete the combustion. This is a figure shows the combustor diagram. Continue to the catalytic combustion process have been used to control gaseous pollutants like sulfur dioxide, nitrogen oxide, carbon monoxide and hydrocarbon. Catalytic converter contains a suitable catalyst and then are maintained at a particular temperature to accelerate the catalytic conversion process. There are two types of catalytic conversion process as oxidizing catalytic converter, then second one is reducing catalytic converter. In the oxidizing catalytic converter, it carries out the oxidation process. Example, carbon monoxide is converted to carbon dioxide and water vapor when the oxidation process is carried out in the presence of palladium 2 or copper 2 catalyst. These catalysts may be poisoned by lead, sulfur and phosphorus. The second converter is reducing catalytic converter. It reduces the elements like oxide to nitrogen by using catalysts such as ruthenium or rhodium catalyst. Let us conclude the topic. Pollution is one of the most important environmental issue in the world, as it is affecting the mankind, nature and animals, non-living resources. Along with the scientific methods, it requires a handful of your supports. We are all responsible to control and prevent the pollution. There are so many methods to control the air pollution. One of the best methods is by using the control devices. As we discussed, there are four main methods are absorption, adsorption, condensation and combustion or catalytic conversion. Compared to other three methods, catalytic combustion is the most important method. Through more information, we have to go through reference the Environmental Chemistry by Balram Pani, Environmental Chemistry by AKDE. Air pollution control measures the https://www.consultantsreview.com. Be a part of the solution, not part of the pollution. Thank you so much to everyone.